Hi tarot people. I hope everybody is well and you are enjoying your day, your weekend, whenever you're watching. If you're watching. If you're not watching, you wouldn't know I was wishing you a good day. Anyway, madness. It's been a while. But don't let that fool you, because it may have been a while, but I have, since my last video, I had two that I mentioned that I hadn't done anything with. And then I recently got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So maybe 6. So 6. 6. Yeah, 6. It's just 6. 6 decks. Oh, it's too many, but whatever. So I do have a bevy of new beauties, but I'm only going to do hopefully 1 or 2 today, so as not to bore you. I recently went to stay with my mother for a week. Good times. And when we were there, we went to see my nan in Oxford. And while I was there, I was just like, I had to buy a deck. I didn't have to at all, but I was staying at my mother's, and I took a deck with me that I'm not overly keen on the deck, so I was like, I'm gonna get another one. So I did. I've had a few on my wish list, and they actually had them. They had the Cathar Tarot there. They had another one, I can't remember what it was now, but I looked at both and I was like, no, it's not quite what I was after. Beautiful, but not what I was after. I really wanted the Green Witch Tarot? Really wanted that one, but they didn't have that one. So instead of waiting and getting home and ordering one, I thought, I'll just pick up a deck that I've seen on more than one occasion. Sorry, I had to pause for a second, to sneeze. And I was like, yeah, let's just do it. So without further ado, we all know what it is because it'll be in the subject file. So it is the SpellCasters by Melanie Marquis and illustrated by Scott Murphy. This comes in the new Llewellyn box, so with the well, mine did, with the magnetic open and the box cards in and the books on top. I haven't got it with me, I've put it away. I keep that box. So this is the book, like I was saying. So a modern approach to spellcasting and paganism. I've started to read the book. I'm half and half on the book. I think it's so-so. I don't think I'd be able to write a book, but, you know, I think it's good. There's some really good bits and pieces. Oh, that just sounds so like, yeah, some good bits and pieces. Yeah, it's not bad. But it's really good because it has the magical uses, what you can use it for. So I like that. It does explain how you can use the cards for manifestation and spells and all that, which I thought was great. The only thing that I wished I'd had is why the symbolism was chosen in some cards, because there's a few things that I'm not sure on what it is and why it was chosen. That's fine, I can research it. It's not a problem. Just go with gut as well. Not a problem. But sometimes I'm like, oh man, what were you thinking? Not like what were you thinking, but like what were you thinking? I want to know. So there we are. So the book is a really good book. How many pages do we have? That's random. So 239 pages, plus some recommended reading. You've got spreads in the book. You've got information on all the cards. So this is the information you'd get on a minor arcana. So you have a reproduction. And then what do we have? We have the description. So like the description: boredom, being on guard, lack of interest in one's duty. And then we have what it means reversed, and then the magical use. And if we go to the major, to be fair, it's about the same actually. So you have the same, really. Yeah, so there we go. So they're not coloured illustrations. But yeah, I was quite taken with it. I've seen a couple of videos and pictures, and I was like, yeah, let's do it. So without further ado, I'll put the book away. It's a good book. Despite what I was just waffling about a minute ago, I just wished it had a bit more of this is why we've done that. That's all. That was all I was getting at. So shall we have a look? Here are the cards. I have them in just an organza bag. I much prefer making my own, but the sewing machine just needs a bit of tweaking. It's not working very well, so I just bought a bunch of organza bags, which is great because like they fit like everything in. Look at this. Yeah. So they even fit my Tarot de Paris in, and that's a big deck. So I'm very pleased. Poundland. So this is the back of the cards. They are in order. And they're dusty. Why are they dusty? Anyway, obviously my deck has got a slight sweat. My something's not quite perfect, but in the top corners there's kind of little marks where it hasn't been cut correctly, but you know, meh. It's the deck I picked up. So did I show you the backs? I don't think so. There you go. So this is the backs. Blue. It's a lovely blue. I like the back. The cardstock is it's not it's thin, but I imagine it'd be really good to shuffle. I haven't shuffled it yet because I actually didn't end up using them. I just kept sitting and going through them, so that was pretty cool. Sorry, I have to keep pausing. But yeah, my favourite like card from Llewellyn is the Wizard's Tarot. I love the Wizard's Tarot. It's one of my favourites. And I love that cardstock, but I'm not gonna let it stop me. So I'm going through the I'm going to go through the majors, and then I'll show you a few from the minors, because I think this deck is, you know, very well known. I think everybody has seen it. But yeah, so here is the Fool. Or Fool. Sorry, I have cracked nails. I only got back yesterday, so I'm like, oh, self-care can wait. Let's do videos. So this is the Fool, which I like. I like the moon below and the sun above. I think that's great. I think that's beautiful. I can really feel myself wanting to do some stepping into the cards. The Magician, and I like the Magician with his thunderbolt of lightning. Very, very frightening. In the book, the author does say that she switched the elements for the wand and the swords, but the images remain the same as what you would expect. I think I'm remembering that right. So, you know, not too biggie. And then we have the High Priestess. And I really like the High Priestess. The Empress is beautiful. And I love the animals in this deck. This, you know, Scott's very good. His people are great, but his animals for me are just like, I'd buy a deck with just his animals. The Emperor, bit of a fitty. I mean, obviously you've got to ignore the head and the head, but you know, look at the thighs on it. We're not here to draw over a make-believe cartoon man, but still look at the thighs. Very nice. I'm sorry if any of you are men and you're like, oh, it's just thighs, but I like that image. The Hierophant. I read about the card because it was a little hard for me to swallow the image. I was like, what? That's not what I was thinking the Hierophant was about. And then that's great. We all have our ideas and thoughts and stuff. But I did actually like what the what Melanie said. So yeah, I'm just looking at it. Melanie. So yeah, I do like it. The Lovers, I adore. I think that's just beautiful. So, you know, borderless, just with the tiny like little scroll at the bottom. The Chariot. I'm not used to a single horse, but I'm going to give that a go. I do like it. Strength is just gorgeous, stunning, beautiful. That's all you're going to hear. But it's just true. I like it. The Hermit. And I've gone through this deck and there are only 3 cards out of the whole 78 that I don't like. So that's good. This is one of them. There's nothing wrong with the card. I'm just like, that's all. So it's the Wheel of Fortune. Just not keen on it. Justice. With her skeleton hand and pomegranate. That's going to require a bit of work on my part, but still, that's fine. The Hanged Man. I like the Hanged Man. He got all the runes carved into the tree. It's quite uncomfortable, doesn't it? Although, to ponder, how did he get himself strapped in? Someone would have had to put him in that and strap him in. Did he go willingly? Just saying. Death? Ugh. Seriously. I watch horror films. This is straight out of a horror film. Freaking cool death though, right? Look at that. Temperance. It honestly feels like the sun is shining out of this card. Just coming over the horizon. Oh, setting. I can't tell if that's... Just moving on. The Devil. Yeah. The Tower. Now, the Tower's my card. Not like my card, but that's the card I most look forward to in a deck. I love a bit of destruction, me. And I like it. And I like the card, but it's just a new way of looking at it, and I'm a bit... Just got to get my head around that. So yeah, there we are. Star. Excuse me. When I was visiting my family, I went to my friend's and I let her look at the deck I took with her, and she pulled up the star card, not these ones, another one, and she said, "Why? She said, star's naked. It's always naked." And then I had to take this round and go, "Look, we have a fully clothed star." The moon. I love the moon. Look at the little doggy. Look at it, look. I love that. Absolutely love that. The sun. It's not as bad as some sun cards. I still like the card. Babies. Still a wee bit creepy. But at the same time, cute. Yeah, look at that chip nail varnish. Don't look at the nail varnish. Ever the tarot professional. Judgment. And then the World. And this is another card I don't like. There's nothing wrong with the card. I just think, like the wheel, it's kind of like... Well, I suppose because it's the World card, and they all look like, you know, not all look like it, but they all kind of look like this. You know, there's the blue, and it's good that it stands out from the rest of the deck, but you've got all these beautiful earth tones, and then you've just got boom, blue. So it's fine. It is fine. So they are the majors. I'm very, very happy with them. Considering I just got a whole load of decks, including the Wild Unknown, which, you know, I'll put a video together of decks that I've recently acquired, but I'm not going to bother going through because they're everywhere, and rightly so. But this one seems to be pulling. Okay, so let's have a flick through of some of the cups. So this is the Two of Cups. I think that's cracking. I love a man with long hair. Just look at my husband. Four of Cups. Just the colours in this deck, I really, really like them. Now, I know that there was some debate on this card, and you know what card it is. But I think if you're having a bad day, you've come in from work or you work from home, and it's all you just need a smile. You need this guy in your life. What is there not to love about a knight riding a giant salmon, or a mini knight riding a salmon? It's great. So we've got some pentacles there. I love this. I don't know if that'll show you. Yeah, just about. You'll have to excuse the shaky hand. I struggle to get over rocks as well, mate. Come on. Look at that. Look at it. Look at it. Sorry, I get very, very excited about animals. Although I don't think I have any like solid animal decks. I have a couple, I think. Now this is just I love this. I love this. I just think it's beautiful. Beautiful. Sorry. It is stunning. I think all the people in this deck is really something. Oh, look at this. I think that's great. We have an interloper. Come lay down. Good girl. Just trying to see if I can find the other card that I was telling you about that I wasn't so keen on. It's on its way back from the pub. Hooray! And this, oh, I'd love a poster of this. I think the Two of Swords is fantastic. Really do. Oh, we've got a real heart as well. Wow. Check it out. Ah, this is one of my favourite cards as well. Even not for the man, but for the animal. Oh look, I love animals. Do you know I can't find that third card I was telling you that I don't like, so never mind. And then another knight that I adore. Look at that. Oh, it's just gorgeous. And I like a silver fox as well. So yeah, I'm just perving on my deck, really. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm not. So that is the Spellcasters Tarot. I haven't, like I said, I haven't worked with. Sorry, the dog's mad. I haven't worked with it at all. I've just been flipping through the cards, reading a bit of the book, trying to get a feel for it. But I recently decluttered a lot of my decks, and I don't mean I've gotten rid of them. I've moved them to a safe space because I don't want to get rid of any of my decks. So I gave it some thought, and I was like, oh, I could probably sell some of these because I've just got too many of them. I was like, no, I'm just going to keep them till I get my own house, and then they can all go on a bookshelf. So, but there was too many. I was getting so bogged down with them, but I like to collect them, so it's always going to be a necessary evil, so I've had to move some out. So I think this one is going to be the one for me to work with first. And I'd love to hear your thoughts on the deck and the book, and if you're working with it. I'd love that. And then it goes back into the organza bag. So there we are. Thank you for watching, and I'm sure I'll be back.